It's recording, guys. He literally didn't even warn us.
I am here with Joanne's three spirit animals, Brazil, Nicole, and Amy, on Extra Whip, now on Big Brother Cheesecake 6 Hockey Sticks. Hello, I'm Andrew Shevsik Moonves. Welcome to Big Brother Cheesecake 6 Hockey Sticks. It's day 25 inside the Big Brother Cheesecake house. And this week, Stephen from the Eastern Conference is the head of household, meaning he will use random.org to select his nominees. We'll find out. Actually, you already know who the nominees are, but we don't know at the time of this recording. But that's not the point. The point is I'm here with Amy, the most recently evicted house guest, who was evicted in a very interesting kind of way where she just left all the group chats the day before, a la Rai Rai. So, Amy, I will now give you a chance, since you are a huge fan of the show, of Big Brother, to explain what happened this week.
Okay. First of all, I just want everybody to know that I did ask you if I could skip this part because it's very emotional for me.
Oh.
And you said no. So.
Whoa, wait, you mean skip like the game in general? Like all of the game?
No. Why I left.
Oh, okay. No, like
yeah.
If you want to talk about like I meant how you got nominated and how you were in that position. I'm not talking about why you left.
Oh, well, either way, we can dive into that. It's just really emotional. The reason I got nominated is because I volunteered. And please don't start telling me how stupid I am. Like, no, don't shake your head at me. Here's the thing with me. I play with my heart, not my head. Actually, I play with both, but the heart is more powerful. And it's called empathy. Would I do it again? Yes, I would, because nobody else wanted to step up to the plate. None of the other girls wanted to step up to the plate. I didn't like seeing Jonah distressed. That's me. I do that with everybody. Like people I care about. If I see that they're hurting or in trouble or whatever, I try to swoop in and do whatever I can to make that person feel better. So I received that question a lot. I don't even remember what day it is. It feels like I've been playing for 3 months, not 3 weeks. A lot of people were asking me that question and I was just ignoring them because I was just like, what? I don't understand what the big deal is. I didn't say it in a group chat, Andrew. So that's why you were confused as you thought I was upset because I heard from somebody else or he told me. No, I volunteered to go up. I thought I was strong enough. And that's what sucks is when you think you're strong enough and you think you can take things on. And then it turns out that you're not. And I really wanted to be.
We love you, Amy. We do. And all of us, well, I can't speak for the girls, but I'm sure they'll agree, have had our moments in life and in orgs where we just feel like the way you're feeling now, and we love you.
Well, and when someone tells me it's just a game, I really feel like punching them in the face.
I know.
It's not
yeah.
like don't say that to me because I'm not that kind of person. If you are, kudos to you. But to me, people and relationships and friendships mean more
I agree with you 100% there. Monopoly is just a game. Poker is just a game. Well, arguably, but Big Brother is so not just a game, like at all.
You're definitely not alone in being upset about things. I mean, like I was kind of saying in our group message a bit ago, the same people like made me cry almost 2 seasons in a row, but I had such like their relationships to me were so important too, and the friendships we built over the years and everything, where it's got like that to me where I was like the way that I felt that they went around certain things, it was like, is the money worth it? Is are all the lies worth it? Because it's not, it wasn't to me. And I mean, God, I remember on my birthday last year finding shit out and just crying on my on my 32nd birthday, like over this game. So you're definitely not alone. Don't feel silly. You are talking to these people from wake up to going to sleep and things like that. I mean, you are making these relationships, whether they're online or in person, it doesn't matter. So I mean, being sad, I mean, it's definitely not a bad trait to have to feel, you know, because some people come into this game and just don't give a fuck and
Well,
leave
and
the rest of us like
it's like that in real life too. Like even with my job, I'm so consumed. And people are always like, Amy, just leave it at the door when you leave. And it's like
mhm.
I'm not that kind of person.
Yeah.
I carry it home with me. I carry it everywhere.
Yeah.
So whatever day it was, sorry, I'm not keeping track of days.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I like instinct was kicking in for me all the time. And I have been told before that my instinct is very high. So I volunteered to take that weight off from him. And I don't regret that. And I would do it again. Then like it's I started thinking about okay, well, I've already been through this the first week where I'm going along with someone who doesn't care. And it feels like it's going on, like my luck is going to run out. And so I started getting nervous and it was like silence, like everybody was gone. And silence drives me crazy. And then it starts getting like I'm not at work. It was, I think, a Sunday because I was at home and my wheels start spinning and I start like just questioning everything. And then that makes people think that I'm questioning them. And it's like I just don't like the whole situation because it's like that for me in real life too. I have a very hard time trusting.
Mm-hmm.
So, to say, yeah, I'll do it. And then poof, everybody's gone. I just kind of felt like, wow, I just put myself out there and now I'm just alone.
Yeah. I actually have a question if you're okay answering it. You said that none of the other girls wanted to go up. Was Jonah just asking people if they would be okay to go up as a pawn or like?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he was just going around asking like, will you go up? Will you go up? Like to everyone?
Wait, let me stop. I don't want to speak for him because I don't know the narrative.
Sure. You know your narrative and what you
For all I know, I don't know what he was saying. For all I know, he didn't ask me. I volunteered.
Right.
He didn't come to me and say, hey, will you go up?
Yeah, you just knew he was in a bad position and we're trying to help.
Yes. Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to I just wanted to clear that up or figure that out.
Me nodding my head though kind of gave it away though, because yeah, he did ask a few people, and not Jonah's safe this week, so I guess I'm in a bit of a safe space here in saying this. It was a bit of a messy HOH from the outside looking in. And if I see it as messy, then it must have been really messy.
Yeah.
Is it just because everyone is such good friends that like people don't, I mean, was Steven's random generator?
No.
Which was
no.
Like, don't even get me started about that.
Stop.
So, okay.
No. People
Okay,
are
tell us
not
more.
friends.
Tell us more.
People are not friends. People, I think his probably like, I hate speaking for him. So I could be wrong. Don't fuck around with Jonah, you guys. Like
All
I
our fans listening, you stand
Martin.
down.
Hi,
Like-
Martin.
like I feel like the reason I felt I wanted to step up is because for me, what it looked like to me is that he didn't want to make anybody mad. And so I was like, hey, take me because then you know I won't get mad at you. Like, because I'm offering. So just put me up. And then you don't have to have anybody else mad at you. So I think when you're in a situation where you have to put up a renom, it's about getting more blood on your hands.
Yeah.
So to be fair, like, I don't know. I don't know.
So now the question is, are you mad at Jonah?
No,
No, good. Okay, good.
I'd do it again. The reason I left was not concern about being voted out. I honestly, there was, I'm going to be very vague, not giving names. There was a person I met day 2. And I instantly clicked with them, like instantly. And it was scary for me because, like I said, I don't trust quickly. And when you click with somebody, you click with somebody. If I vibe with somebody, it's like right away.
Yeah.
And so honestly, I could have left day 3 and I would have been happy. I would have felt like the winner because of the relationship that
It's okay, Amy. I've been there.
Yes.
His name
I
is
think
Jimmy.
we've all been there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's hard.
so it was just one last thing that happened Monday morning and I couldn't take it anymore. There
It's okay.
when you have a traumatic past, I was like emotionally and physically, and I hate talking about this because I don't want to put a cloud over the game. The game is supposed to be fun, right? I've lost 10 pounds in 12 days. I wake up every morning at 2:30. I mean, ask Kern. He's the only one who's up. He has to listen to
Time
me.
difference.
Yeah.
The first org I played in, I also lost 10 pounds in about that many days. So
Yeah.
you and I are very much alike in that way. Are you a Virgo?
Cancer.
I was gonna say you're a water sign. I know.
I thought you were gonna be Pisces like Nicole and I.
No, I can. No.
So I would like the whole day would go by and I'd be like, oh shit, I didn't eat. My pants, like walking around in my classroom, my pants are falling down. I didn't even think about it. I got on the scale the other night and I'm like, oh shit. Randomly crying, like seriously, all throughout the day, just random. It was really super annoying because the crying I can't control. I'd love to think that I'm strong, but then the crying happens and I just
I don't think crying is a sign of weakness though, honestly. Like when you're that empathetic, like you said, I feel that very much so, and I don't think that's a bad thing. You take in everyone else's emotions and everyone else's feelings, and so I don't think you should feel bad about that.
Well, and the leaving thing, people want to talk about how stupid that was, or I felt super bad. Let me tell you, like first of all, I didn't want to leave my people behind that I was working with. Then I thought about Andrew, and I don't want to disappoint.
No, you didn't disappoint me.
Andrew's doing fine.
Yeah, trust me. My life outside of Cheesecake is so bad that there's nothing you could do that would disappoint me in Cheesecake. And I cry just as much as I come. So it all works out.
At least
But
3 times a day.
He cries while he comes.
I
Oh,
know
yeah.
that
Ah,
I'm just
I
kidding.
know that he hates quitters though, and so do I. That's the problem, right? Like I didn't want to quit, but I knew that I had to.
yeah, I
There's
mean,
there's
your
nothing
mental
wrong. There's nothing wrong with quitting. There is something wrong with going to the end of the game and writing the host a very nasty letter. Anyway, let's move on to what you think. Who do you think will win this season, and who do you want to see win this season?
First of all, thank you. Like Nicole, you're the one that watches Dick at Night.
Yes, I do. I've sent in mailbags a few times here and there.
I have to throw in a plug for Evil Dick. Evil Dick. If you don't listen to his podcast, evildick.com, sign up. He's amazing. And yes, I do send in video mailbags because I love him.
Yeah. He's not
I also
watching
have
this.
to like throw out a shout out to my group. I have a group of people that are online friends who are not part of this game, who have been checking in with me every day. My tickety, John, I love you. They are the true friends, and they've been checking in, and they're like, "I'm worried about you. I'm worried about you." I'm like, "I'm okay. Just it's all right." Gosh, I haven't even held up my sign yet.
Yeah.
So
Karen.
Okay, what about
So
Karen?
let's draw your attention to Karen. If you guys have not figured it out yet, please wake up. Like
I love
there,
that. I'm a super fan.
wake up. And there's no salt coming from this. I left on my own. It has nothing to do with whatever. Like a hard part of this game for me was forcing myself to talk to people who I felt very uncomfortable with. I gave up on Joe. That was like trying to pull teeth. So I just didn't talk to him anymore.
That's interesting. You're not the first person that said that. I think Megan said the same thing.
So let's draw your attention to this.
Oh.
So let me give you some examples. You probably have all heard the same stories. Well, first of all, the first red flag was actually Megan's whipped because she mentioned how nice Karen was. I'm like, Karen was the one who came to me and told me that she wanted to make a girls group to vote Megan out. So that gives you kind of an idea right there. I'm like, oh, why did she think? Okay. There's stories that float around, and people need to talk with each other instead of just automatically believing it. Karen is the queen of half truths. She'll throw something in like that seems a little bit truthful, and then she adds on her own bullshit that just like is complete lies. Another example, this happened when I was in Disneyland. So some stories started that because that was the week that Zach and Hearn were up on the block. Now, this is what Zach was mad about. Thank you very much. It wasn't about him not saying good morning. This is what he was really mad about. He told me that Karen told him that I was trying to campaign for Hearn to get him off the block before veto even happened.
Mm-hmm.
So let me tell you why that's false. Number one, I'm in Disneyland. I'm not messaging people about like, Hearn, I love you, but like I wasn't trying to save you. I didn't want either nominee to come down because then that meant another guy would take Hearn's place that I liked more. Sorry, Hearn. But I didn't want either one of them to come down. But this whole fabricated thing of that I was out campaigning for Hearn while in Disneyland. Jit, this is for you. If you want to know who blew up your game and about wanting to get Corey out, it was Karen. Karen let your shit out the bag. Another thing is a Guys Alliance of 4 came out. Zach and Hearn were part of that. That's what, so Karen found out because one of them trusted her, told her about it. And I think honestly, it was not a group that was out to get anybody. They were probably sitting around drunk and just wanted to sit and talk to each other. So they made a group of 4. Who cares? So
Wait, what?
Carrie-
Who's the group before? Did you
uh,
say, or did I miss it?
I'm only gonna tell you Zach
Okay.
and Hearn.
Okay.
Fair,
So
fair.
Karen, right. So Karen ran to Kately, who was HOH at the time, told her about it, probably added on some bullshit like, yeah, they made their group of 4 because they're coming after you. That's not true. And so that is why Zach and Hearn were nominated that week, is because Karen took that to Kately. So when you're sitting around, you have to ask yourself, who tells me the most information? Who tells me information like, and then sits there asking questions or trying to get information out of you? Like, you guys, like, you've got to wake up. This is going to end up burning you in the ass. Like, I've, yes, Karen, I have people who are loyal to me and they would bring things back to me. And so, like, it's almost like she gets bored. She's like, tra la la, I'm bored. Let me go lie. Like, I understand you have to lie for this game, but hers was like just stupid, petty shit that didn't need to be lied about. But it's to try to gain trust in other people, and it's working. And you got to stop, you guys. She's playing the entire house. So just
So you think that she's gonna win then
if they don't wake up, yes.
Okay,
who
so
do you
let's-
want to win?
let's spread the love a little because we've talked a lot about Jonah and Karen. So I'm going to name 3 people who have sort of clouded themselves into invisibility. And I want you to tell me what you think of them. Amethyst, Judy, Andrew.
Ooh.
This is not good. This is not good. I might just, because the people are getting burnt, whether it's something good I say or something bad I say. Someone who's very quiet is Steven, and I think you guys need to wake up about him too. Like, it's a big joke. Ha ha ha. Oh, Steven doesn't, like, if you notice when he does pop out of his hole, he's definitely a threat. So, and he's very intelligent. So I'd watch out for him.
Can I
So
ask you how you felt about the random generator then? Because you're a super fan. Like,
I
that
thought it was
pissed me off
bullshit.
to no end.
I thought it was bullshit. It was complete and total bullshit.
Okay.
That
I
he
thought
did it, or
I thought
you
it might
think,
have been.
wait, that he did it, or that you think he didn't do it, and that it was just a screenshot?
I just, well, I believe that he did it. I
Okay.
just think it was a pussy way of doing it.
Okay.
Make sure you don't say the CUNT word when using that body
Oh.
area. And
Hey, I love cat, so I'll say cunt.
Hi, Kat.
So I'm going to
She's not
talk
watching
in
this.
code. I'd like
Okay.
to talk in code. This is who I would like to win. So I have a group, because there's like a whole, honestly, let me also say this too. Anyone who I talked to and threw in some personal stuff, that was all real. And I want those people to know that everything that I said was real. Except for Karen.
No.
It pained me to have to go and talk to her, but they say keep your friends close and your enemies closer. And anybody who she's telling that she doesn't ever talk to me, we were talking daily. I've
Mhm.
heard that too. We were talking daily. So the people who I want to go far, my sunshine, you know who you are. My meat and potatoes, you know who you are. My sweet Wesley, my 14er, you're coming to Colorado someday. My eggplant and my exponent. So they can all sit around and think about who those people are.
See, these 3, Amethyst, Judy, and Andrew, are playing such a good game that even when I mention them, they still go back into invisibility. You changed the subject as soon as I brought up those 3 people.
Okay, so I'm going to say it and hope that people can just focus on who the real problem is. So I'll open up and be real. Amethyst, the most, she's in my top 2 girls. She is one of the most genuine people in that game. And I actually, it wasn't an alliance. We didn't go into a group together. I just thought it was cute. We were Amy squared.
Aw.
I love her. She still checks in on me. And it just shows me.
Aw.
Andrew Salaby, so much love. It's kind of odd with him because I never felt like we had to say much. I felt like it was just unspoken. And Andrew, don't say it's because he's black, please. Like,
Wait, I'm confused. Why would Andrew say that?
because Andrew's always talk about how I like black dick. It's just like,
Oh, that's why you're Joanne's voice. Okay. I remember now.
Andrew is pretty hot, so
well,
And I know you did the first night. I mean, yes, but you saying that now I'm happy. I just had an image of you the first night. That face was nothing but imagining Andrew.
actually no.
Oh, okay. Okay.
and who's the other one? Judy. That is probably one of my biggest regrets of the game is not talking to her more. Her and I, like at first, I just felt very awkward with her at first. So that was a me problem, not a her problem. If I could have gotten past that and talked to her more, I think her and I probably would have been a force to be reckoned with. She seems like a straight shooter. Like she doesn't put up with any bullshit either. So I think her and I probably would have been better off together. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so you said who you want to see win, but who do you think will win?
She said.
Oh, you think Karen will win?
Karen, if they don't watch out. Steven, if they don't watch out. Guys, it's not a joke that he's absent all the time. Like you see what happens when he comes out. When he comes out, he's lethal. And like, I think if it keeps continue to be a joke that how absent he is, like guys, I was writing him almost every day. And you know how you can see the little balls on the side? I always call them gray balls. The gray balls drive me crazy.
I love balls.
He wasn't even reading. So, but that tells you that he is in cahoots with someone. And it just so happened that almost every time I talked to Karen, she would throw a comment out about him and then sit back and wait and see what I said.
But depending on the type of phone or device you have, you can, when a notification comes up, see somebody's message, read it, but not open it, and it won't show, the ball won't drop. So it is possible that he read everything, he just didn't want you to know he read it.
That makes him even more sus then. Like,
I'm just playing
no
devil's
thanks.
advocate.
Yeah, I think I got everything out.
And who do you think, last question, who do you think is in trouble this week with Steven as head of household?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
How am I
this
supposed to
I'm very
predict that?
Because everyone says he's so inactive. So
So
as
the
a casual
problem,
viewer, I don't know who.
here's the problem. Here's what I'm throwing out there. It's going to be a cat fight. If Karen does not use her special power this
Fast
week,
forward. Yeah.
that speaks volumes. Then you know that she's working with him. Or on the other hand, she could have used it to play, because she always runs around and is like, oh my gosh, I'm so scared. I don't know what's going to happen. And it's like, whatever, like, you know exactly what is going on. Stop trying to play victim.
Yeah. Interesting.
So I would say like, I don't know, because I don't know who Steven is talking to. I don't know who Steven is working with. It's like a giant question mark. And I guess good on him. Like, I don't know, but
All right. Well, that's all I had.
Yeah.
Nicole, Brazil, anything else?
No, that's a lot. And
That was a lot.
remember, you don't have to talk to anyone you don't want to again if you don't have to. So
Well, and that's like, gosh, on top of everything else, having to like, and there are a couple people that know this. I'd go to them and like, oh my God, I don't know if I can do this. Because in real life, like I don't talk to people that I don't care for. And I don't talk to people who I don't vibe with. But to be fair, the people who I didn't vibe with, I really didn't talk to, with
there you go.
exception. But
Well-
like everybody else, you know, it was pretty easy.
All right. Well, Amy, we love you. Thank you so much for coming on Extra Whip.
Yay. Thank you.
And
Yeah, thank you.
And
with-
honestly, if this game, if like I think that the strategizing and the observing I had down, if I could have taken emotion out of it, I would have been a force to be reckoned with for sure.
Yeah,
It's just,
I hear that for
Yeah.
sure.
yeah.
all right. With that said, who will win the Golden Power Veto? Find out tomorrow. And will they use it to save one of the two nominees? That's on Monday. Tuesday, the final two nominees plead their case, and Wednesday is the next live eviction and head of household competition where another house guest will be evicted from the Big Brother Cheesecake 6 house, fail to clinch a spot in the playoffs, unlike the San Jose Sharks, and lose their shot at the $600 cash prize. I'm Andrew Sheff. No, that's a compliment to the Sharks.
Wait, what did you say?
He said they got into the playoffs.
Failed to clinch a I'm Andrew Shefsick who invests. Take care, and remember, a good player plays where the puck is. A great player plays where the puck is going to be. Good night.